Assalamu alaikum. Dear students and dear teachers, as we all know, due to the pandemic, 6 months of the students have been wasted, and now we are left with only 6 months to cover the entire books. Keeping in view the scenario, government has reduced the curriculum of all classes, but the most important classes are obviously the board classes, especially 9th, 10th, first year and second year. Here I will discuss the curriculum, the reduced curriculum of class 9th biology as described by the Punjab textbook board. Chapter number 1, which is Introduction to Biology. There are few reductions in this in the content of this chapter. First topic, Introduction to Biology, we have to do it completely. Divisions and branches of biology, which are present on page number 3. All these branches we are supposed to do completely. Then there is relationship of biology to other sciences. This topic is not included. This topic is present on page number 4. And then the topic present on page number 5, which is carriers in biology. This topic is also not included. Then the page number 6, which is Quran in biology. This is part of our curriculum. Page number 7, Muslim scientists. This is not part of our curriculum. Then the levels of organization on page number 7. This is complete topic which we are supposed to cover. Then the cellular organization, which is starting from the page number 10 and is ending till page number till the end of this chapter, which is page number 16. This topic is not part of our syllabus. Chapter number 2, which is solving the biological problem. Most of the content of this chapter is included in our curriculum for this year. On the only topic which is not part of our syllabus is the study of malaria, which is present on page number 23 and ends till page number 26. Rest of the topics we are supposed to cover, and all the MCQs, understanding the concepts and short questions related to the topics are also included. Chapter number 3, which is biodiversity. This chapter is from page number 31 to page number 40, and the topics which we will cover are biodiversity, classification, aims and principles, then species, which is on page number 34, taxonomic hierarchy on page number 35, then the history of classification. From the history of classification, 2 kingdom classification system and 3 kingdom classification system are not included. Only 5 kingdom classification system is included, and then the 5 kingdoms we are supposed to do these kingdoms in detail. The status of virus on page number 39, binomial nomenclature till page number 40. Starting from page number 41, where there is conservation of biodiversity and the topics of forestation and deforestation and overhunting on page number 43, and the steps for the conservation of biodiversity on page number 44, and similarly till end where there are endangered species in Pakistan. All these topics are not included, so keep it in mind that this chapter is till page number 40 now. And all the MCQs, all the short questions which are related to this content are included in understanding the concepts. Whatever is related to the content of these pages, that is the part of your curriculum. From chapter number 4, there is a reduction in the content and the topics of microscopy and the emergence of the cell theory, then history and formulation of cell theory, then all the discussions about the scientists, they are all excluded. Similarly, the tissues, plant tissues and animal tissues, they are no more part of our curriculum for the year 2019 to 20. But remember that we have to read their introduction, not types. This is a good news for students because they find the types of tissues difficult to learn. So this topic is no more part of the syllabus biology in class 9 for this year. Chapter number 5, which is cell cycle. This is complete chapter. Only the topic of apoptosis and necrosis, which is present on page number 102, is not included. Rest of the chapter all the students are supposed to cover. From chapter number 6, which is enzymes, the topic of factors affecting the rate of enzyme action, which is present on page number 109, is not included in the syllabus for this year, and hence all the short questions and understanding the concepts or MCQs which are related to this topic are not part of our curriculum for this year. Chapter number 7, bioenergetics. We have to start this chapter from page number 118. where there is oxidation reduction reactions, then followed by ATP, the cell's energy currency, on page number 119, then photosynthesis, mechanism of photosynthesis, uh, and light reactions, dark reactions on page number 122. But the topic of role of chlorophyll in light, which is present on page number 122, this is not a part of our syllabus this year. Similarly, the topic of limiting factors in photosynthesis, which is present on page number 124, this is also not part of our syllabus. Then moving forward toward the respiration is included. Aerobic and anaerobic respiration is also included, but the importance of fermentation, which is given on page number 131, last topic, it is not included. And the mechanism of respiration and the energy budget of respiration, which are present on page number 132 and 133 respectively, are also not included for the curriculum of the year 2019 to 20. Chapter number 8, which is nutrition. We have to start this chapter from page number 143, where there are components of human food, which include carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, and minerals. Page number 144 and table 8.2. This table is also included, but the role of calcium and iron, which is present on page number 145, this is not included. Then vitamins are included, all the types of vitamins, and the table is part of our curriculum. Then moving forward, the effects of water and the dietary fiber, this topic is also included, but the topic of balanced diet, which is present on page number 151, it is not part of our syllabus. Problems related to malnutrition on page number 153, it is also not part of our syllabus, and this all this content is reduced up to page number 155. Even page number 156, this page, which is the famine, the major cause of malnutrition, it is also not included. Then we will further start from page number 157, digestion in human. This topic is included, and from this topic we have to cover it till end, where there is role of liver on page number 163. Chapter number 9, which is transport, there is very few reductions in the content of this chapter. We have to start from page number 171, which is the first page of this chapter, where there is transport in plants, then water and ion uptake, transpiration, opening and closing of stomata, factors affecting the rate of transpiration, significance of transpiration, all the practicals coming in between, and then the transport of water, transport of food, everything, transport in human blood plasma, and the blood cells, types of blood cells, till 180, page number 187, we have to cover everything. But the blood disorders, which are present on page number 188, and the blood group system, which is present on page number 189, these are not included. Then on page number 190, where there is blood transfusion and ABO blood group system, and the content on the page number 191, this is also this is all which is not part of this, not syllabus. The topic of human heart, which is present on page number 192, this is the part of our curriculum. Pulmonary and systematic circulation, which is on page number 193. Heartbeat, heart and pulse rate, on page number 195, and blood vessels on page number 197. This is all included, but they have mentioned that the subheadings of blood vessels, which are arteries, capillaries, and vessels, these are not included. We are only supposed to do an introduction to blood vessels, and what blood vessels are. Then moving forward to the arterial system and the venous system, which are starting from page number 200. This part is not included, and this is a good news for students, for because the arterial system and the venous system, many students find both these topics difficult because of the difficult terminology. Otherwise the topics are not difficult at all. Then the cardiovascular disorders, these are all included, and we have to cover then up to end till page number 204. And then keeping in consideration all the content, all the multiple choice questions, all the short questions, and understanding the concepts questions, these are all included. We have to consider the content, not the short questions or the understanding the concept. Once we know the content, once we have a good command on the content, we can easily cover all the short questions or MCQs or understanding the concepts questions related to the content. So best of luck. This was all about the curriculum, smart curriculum, which